Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Optional. Bring landmine to Moria. I will definitely be doing that. But first, all right, folks. Hi, welcome. I've been trying to start this podcast. This is now my third attempt at Ep.1. After having recorded several episodes several times. Just been having technical issues. Mix has been bad. I'm trying to make this as streamlined as possible, but I don't have the presets quite right, and I'm being lazy and just doing trial and error. Whatever. I don't have to be super thoughtful, and preemptive of anything. I can just kind of figure it out as I go. Why? Because A, I know what I'm doing, and B, whatever. This is for fun, so I'm not stressing about it. Anyways, so welcome. My name's Chris. I'm your player 1 today. I've been playing Fallout 3 here for a minute. I just started a new campaign, a new run-through. And I've been trying to do, the evil things. All of the evil things. Except, but I'm also trying to, get as many as the unlockables as possible. Because although I've played this game a lot, on Xbox 360 and whatnot, this is my first time playing through it on my computer through Steam. So I have yet to unlock anything other than the startup unlockables, starting the game or whatever. So I am trying to just unlock as much as I can as I go. But I'm trying to do the run through of evil, if you will. The not good run through, And what I've discovered is they have so successfully, even when you try to pick the funny and the regressed options, I don't know, become a vampire. It ends up being that you've done a good thing, and your karma goes up. So right now, people think I'm really nice, and I'm trying not to be really nice. I just haven't decided to kill them yet. So, because I'm trying to, unlock things, which means I need to complete their missions. And I don't want to kill them before completing their mission, but by completing their mission, I do good things. So you see the predicament I'm in. Funny how that game works. This game works that way. Yeah, I guess we'll go with this. In an attempt to unlock things that I don't usually unlock, I've decided to go with a build that I don't usually go with. Well, partially. So usually I'm a small arms and small arms player, as you can tell with my shotgun use here. But I'm trying to build out an explosives and a energy weapon build, because I don't usually use those things. Energy weapons come so late in the game, usually. Anything good, at least. I have a laser pistol, but, I just don't think they're very effective until later in the game. And, so, I'm trying to build that direction because I usually don't. Early on in the game, you only have access to small arms, really. And some small arms and unarmed and melee. There we go. So you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to do something a little different when I can, how I can. Oh, and explosives. I don't know if I said explosives. Because I usually don't use explosives. And I'm not usually lobbing grenades. And I'll set mines every so often. Because I usually do a pretty strong sneak build because I like to use the sniper rifle from across the fucking or the scout rifle or what the fuck they call it from across the map. Because that's fun for me, but oh shit. Yeah. Come here, you fucker. Shit. Son of a bitch. Come on. Yes. This is really loud in my ears. I'm gonna pull that down. Hopefully it doesn't fuck with my nits. You fucking... let's get this happening. For the record, shit, man. Fuck. Fuck you. Get your shit out of here, man. You. Government. Ah, shit. Hang on. Don't die. Hide behind a tree. Stim pack. What am I trying to do here? Shit. What am I going to be able to do here? I don't know. I guess we're going to try an assault rifle. Alright, hold up. We're going to do this. Come over here. Just because it's an easier guaranteed shot. I suppose fucking... What the hell was going on with that assault rifle? There we go. I don't want a minigun. Fuck off with the minigun. I don't like, shit. I should really invest in my big guns because I never use big guns. I don't even think about big guns. Oh, fuck. Alright, I guess I should do that. Hey, looky, what's this? Oh, microfusion cells? Give me microfusion cells.
Mike, thank you. Thank you so much. I thought I was dead for sure. Here, I managed to hide these supplies before they tied me up. You take them. It's the best I can do to thank you.
Yep. Julio. Get the fuck out of here. Give me this. Give me this. Give me that. Give me that. So, anyways, here we are doing the things. I am not a professional gamer. I am not a professional podcaster. I am a professional musician. And I do that, and that's fine. But the starving artist reality is real. And the reality that, well, I don't know. I won't call it reality. I'll call it my own belief that the internet is the great equalizer. I think at least it has the potential to be. And right now, that the potential is corrupt, and it's being used against us in ways. But if we organize as consumers, I think we end up having a lot of power. Run, bitch, run. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we organized as consumers, we would have a lot more power. Because right now it's ambient. It's an organic system right now where, the better, those who have better, fuck you. Fuck. Oh, I think I'm trying to go to Minefield. I think that's what my problem is. That's kind of where I am, I think. Oh, shit. Fuck. right, combat shotgun. Here we come. Combat shotgun. There we go.
Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory. Well, that takes time. Even for the ugly. Until we meet again, this is President Eden signing off.
Anyways, yeah, so, I have this belief system that if we support each other by liking, sharing, subscribing to each other's social media pages, we could effectively manipulate the algorithms to providing a base salary, essentially, organizing against big business, because big business is what's buying up ad space. They have money to just throw at an ad campaign. They don't really have to be all that strategic. They can just afford, Disney can afford to just blanket market across several platforms, all of which are, what do you call it? They're manipulating the market. They use science, they use psychology against us. They use our emotions against us. They back politicians we don't agree with. They buy elections. We all know they do this, right? No matter what side of the aisle you're on, no matter no matter you're mega or you're not or whatever, we all believe the same thing. We just think it's different people. They just have us looking at each other going, you're wrong, when the reality is we all know there's a pedophile ring. It's just a matter of who's in the pedophile ring. The one we know for sure is Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, right? We know they were part of the ring. It's looking like Trump was too, and they're manipulating us. They all are. The businesses, social media, the government, local politicians. They just don't realize it. Maybe some don't realize it. Maybe some do. I don't know. But there is a very real political belief that that like normal people can't be in government because they're not smart enough. That's not me saying that. Like, that's a paraphrase of some fucking governor, or some politician I heard. They just like, they think that there's no incentive for anybody of reputation, reputable knowledge, reputable, background to want to be incentivized to work in government. That's why they need to be able to invest. That's why they need to be able to manipulate the economy in their favor, or else nobody would do it. That's what the guy said. Been paraphrasing, and I don't remember the fucking person who said it, but like, that's the sentiment in some realities. And whether or not it was, you don't even have to believe it's a governor. Somebody thinks that way, or a statesman. People think that way. Whether You know you know they do. That there are people out that think that way. The problem is, why are we letting them make decisions? There's more of us who believe the way we do than there are of them in the way they believe. You know? Like, how many people are really bootlicking the man and admitting to it? I mean, I think there's like that one podcaster that's like, you know, white people are the white saviors for a reason. You know, I can't remember his name. I don't know his podcast. I just know he's famous for being fucking weird. You know, it's not my belief, by the way. Do not take that shit out of context. Anyways, just saying, you gotta appreciate the gruesome details in these games. Like, Jesus. Yeah. Look here, you little... Dude, fucking die already, okay? I hate you. Do that. Do that. Do that. Alright, it's gonna be what's gonna be. I'll take the whiskey. Just for shits and giggles.
I'm President John Henry, and you're listening to Enclave Radio. Voice, warmth, and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky,
Anyways, so yeah, we should support each other. We should rebel by, you know, trying to manipulate economy and manipulate market as much as we can, because it's the only fucking thing that works right now. I mean, you know, in normal times anyways. Right now, as of February 2nd, 2026, you know,
how many of your children,
we got plenty of other shit to worry about, I guess.
how many of this nation's youth
My point is, Joe,
truly
you know,
carefree?
we should all be liking and sharing and subscribing to all of the things. Anything produced by your neighbor, you know? Just rising tides lift all boats kind of thing, you know? And the more we can do that as a nation, as a community of states and citizens, I think the better off we're all going to be. Because let's not forget, we're the only people paying fucking taxes, right? So if we want streets to be better and we want, you know, we're actually going to have to make some money to be taxed on that we'll actually pay. You know? So start a small business, start a social media company, and just start recording nothing and then post it and let people subscribe to it. Because what's the fucking point? You know? I mean, yeah, the good things will always rise to the top and they'll be given more money and blah, blah, blah. And that's okay. I'm saying, why not take a portion of that as the, you know, what's it called? The minimum, not minimum wage, but like minimum income. You know, if we all work together to do this, and we all ended up with $2,000 a month in our bank account from doing nothing because we just all subscribed and liked and shared each other. I mean, so we circumvent the government. We say, you know what, you're not going to be a socialist. We'll use capitalism to our advantage. We need to start thinking about that. We need to start teaching each other and communicating with each other in ways that allows us to do those things. You know, it's easy to get 3 really powerful people in the room to develop a monopoly. It's difficult to get 10,000 people in a room to develop a monopoly. You know, so we just got to commit to it. There's got to be a movement. There's got to be a, you know, there's got to be something. We got to start supporting each other beyond like, oh, I give the church or I do this or I do that, you know. And I'm not advocating handouts. What I'm advocating for is we live in a world where there's enough to go around. Science has made it that there's enough to go around. We figured out the genetic code. We can figure shit out. We can figure out how to feed people. We can figure out how to make sure everybody has good medicine, right? We can figure out how to make sure diabetics don't die on the fucking table 30 years early because they can't afford insulin. Yeah, you know what? We should address the health problems that diabetes stems from, for example. Yeah, like, you know, overeating and sugar intake and unhealthy diets and things like that. Yeah, absolutely. We should handle those problems so that the diabetes isn't a problem, isn't an epidemic, right? But that would make fucking sense. The government doesn't make sense because the government wants to watch out for the billionaires and the millionaires and the trillionaires. Because don't forget, we now have fucking trillionaires. You know, remember when billionaires were like a big deal and like, holy shit, somebody actually had $1 billion? Now we're working on trillionaires? What the fuck are we doing? Like, what if we just, as a country, said, Musk, you're in the emails. You can buy your way out of jail and go into exile, go back to South Africa. You can do that, but we're seizing all of your assets. So your $1 trillion is now American $1 trillion. They're ours. You can buy your way out of jail, but you're giving up your whole fucking estate. So basically, you either give us your money and not go to jail, or you go to jail and we take your money. How about that? How about we shut down Tesla, divvy up its stocks into the, you know, to Chevy and Ford and these other companies that aren't that fucking great either. Right? But we break up the fucking Nazi that is Elon Musk and his fucking Tesla. And I like Tesla. The thing is like, I wish I could afford a Tesla. This is not about me not being able to afford Tesla. This is about fucking Elon Musk being an asshole and having way too goddamn money. And if we just took his money, how much good would it do for the country? How much debt would it pay off the top? Right? And again, like, if it's, you know, if it's okay for us to just take an entire fucking continent, why can't we just take $1 trillion from a man? Because he has too fucking much of it. You know, and that's, I know. But I know that's not feasible, and that's not patriotic, if you will. You know, that doesn't fall in line of the capitalistic ideas. But we're people, right? It's us. It's what we decide we want to do, right? It's not. It's not them. It's us, right? Why does it sound like I'm echoing now? Is it the room? That's weird. Hopefully it's not the audio fucked up again. I actually like this one. So anyways, so I just think it's too much, man. It's just too much. Sorry. I can't get over the echoing thing. I don't know what's happening. I hope it's not fucking things up. Anyways. Oh, shit. That's what I was doing. I was looking for health. I don't think I have health. No, I have no health. Hello again. Sorry.
I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. Referring,
Go to
of
Megaton.
course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it
You looking
had
for the
been.
mayor or the sheriff?
That's right, America.
Morning.
Before we were devastated
Morning.
by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. Perfect cloudless day. The sun is warm and welcoming. And on the horizon,
I'm Doc Church, and I... Good Lord, this'll take some work. This may sting a little. How attached to your fingers would you say that you are?
How attached to your fingers would you say that you are? That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
All better now, you big baby. Can I get back to work now?
You big baby. Dude, you just asked me how attached to my fingers I am. All right, that's all. See you later. Get the fuck out of here.
faith in John Henry, great America, baseball will live again.
All right, here we go.
Creation,
Let's go up and see the chick.
this country will live again. Reflect upon all I have said, my American. Reflect. This great nation will be
How are those hot little potatoes?
Well, they're hot and potatoed.
Because, they're on the ground. Anyway, I appreciate.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Let me see what you have for sale, my friend. Let me see what you have for sale. Let's get rid of the combat knife. Keep the shotgun. Sell the hunting rifle. Sell the lead pipes. Cool. What else? Oh, let's get rid of circle tooting. Leather belt. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Good hunting.
Yeah. Can you?
Unless it's
Let's get that taken care of. Let's get that taken care of. Let's get that taken care of. Okay. Nah, we'll be all right.
see.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
John Henry Eden. Straight to your heart.
All right, here we go.
Is eternal vigilance. Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden.
Let's go here.
I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office.
Illustrious.
Whether or not I had been elected
Let's go in here.
at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected, sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be.
Cool.
I am your duly elected representative. Of course,
Feral ghoul. Yes. Voice. Dig it. I dig it.
faith and confidence to carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. Don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly. Until next time, this is President.
This is not good. Not good. Not good. There we go. Beautiful. I did it.
One of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of
Hi, Lo. Shit. You're a tough one. You're a tough cookie. Fuck. Alright. Energy weapons are going up. Oh, I said big guns too. Shit. Anyways, all right. So here we go.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President, and I was hoping we could talk. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation
So,
to die? The answer is
if you have thoughts about anything that I've been saying, you should really leave a comment. We should talk about it. We should start to try to organize. Ooh, a fisto. You know what I mean? We should be trying to make something nice happen in the world. We're at this point, I feel like, in the world where I see politically, again, February 2nd, 2026, things are either going to go one of three ways. Either Trump is going to maintain power and his MAGA cult will maintain power and we'll end up in World War III, and we'll see how that goes, right? It'll be Civil War, it'll be World War III, it'll be all of the bad things that we don't want to happening. The second option is that nothing really changes, right? Trump leaves office and the government doesn't fix itself, right? It just continues to do the way it is, right? Not that it would get any worse, not that it would continue down any particular path for Trump or for another politician. It would just do the thing that it does, which is nothing, right? And it's stalemate, and it takes 20 years to even get back a decade of what we've lost, right? Or the third option, we can there will be significant positive change, meaning we'll turn a corner with systematic racism and we will actually fucking combat it beyond equity and diversity. We'll actually come to a place where not that we'll forget or we'll get over it or whatever, but we'll have an understanding that the people involved at that time are not the same people who are involved now. And there are bad people now. There are people who but that's not everybody. And those people have they're identifiable at this point. Those people are identifiable at this point, and they're vastly outnumbered. got that. We got that. Got that.
Terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. The Enclave
It's gonna
will
be rough.
restore peace, order, and prosperity.
Yeah. So, you know,
And those who oppose us will be
it's just a thought, a wish, if you will.
now, dearest America.
We could all just get along. No, that's cliche, but really, I mean, if we could at least get on the same fucking page as a country, you know, we don't have to agree on every little fucking thing moving forward, but we could at least agree on some basic human rights, right? We could at least agree that, like, the racism shit has to be over with, period. You know, the fucking police brutality shit's got to be over with, period. It's too much. It's too much, you know? It really is. You know, and the thing is like, it's not all cops,
And those who oppose us will be
you know,
removed.
but it's enough of them.
Now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
You know, I think I already mentioned it, but it's something I really believe. The government has always been self-serving, regardless of the type of government, right? You can go back to royalty, you can go back to whatever you want, empires.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government here in America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well.
Shit,
As your
that
president,
sucks.
it is my
I have a scoped 44.
preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together. Together can we hope to reach our full potential. The way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave. One America.
I think I've only bumped into this guy once or twice. I can't remember what happens if you can actually talk to him,
Upon all I have
or if he
said,
just shoots you.
reflect and wait. For
I know he does shoot you, but I'm just trying to.
be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Until we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
I don't have any fucking medicine. Oh my god. That sucked.
One America.
Okay. Shit.
will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation.
Fuck. This is no good. I might have to run away. I'm going to try, but I might have to run away. This is not going to be fun. This is going to be a bitch and a half.
Now and forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great
Fuck. I just can't track them fast enough. Honestly, it's a little bit of the controller, but yeah.
one America, now and forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Got him. Sorry, Kansas. Wait, why am I still in caution mode?
Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. I've been
Cool.
thinking quite a bit lately about something
Take the baseball bat.
all relate to, something that is unquestionably, inescapably.
Unquestionably.
I am referring, of course, to our great national.
So, yeah, it's a thing.
That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war,
So, I have no fans.
professional baseball.
That's okay. Maybe one day I will. Again, first episode. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
On the horizon,
So join the club, and hopefully I will be inclined to progress in this skill. Honestly, I'd rather do this all day than anything else. So,
in the joys of sport,
please support the passion
only for an afternoon.
of playing video games and, trying to pay my bills. I don't have a lot of bills to pay, so it's not going to take much, guys. So, if I could just get a little community, I think it'll go far for me personally. I'm not trying to be anything crazy. I really truly believe that there is if we can't ensure a basic income across the board, then I think, the population has the right to claim it via, any means necessary, honestly. But, I think they have a right to claim it from building out their own communities and whatnot. Receiving ad funds for the work they do. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't understand why it says it's still caution. Maybe it's all the... Oh, let's see what's going on here. This could be bad. Oop, oop, oop. that's disturbing.
Lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. I'm President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world.
Oh boy, pretty crazy shit. You know. So, it's cool stuff. Anyways, my name's Chris, if I already told you that, but to reset, first episode of this podcast or gamecast or whatever the fuck we're calling this shit now. And yeah, we're just doing the things. No, I'm a musician. I'm a professional musician. I have a master's degree in music performance from Cleveland State University. I perform regularly. I'm kind of a hired gun, freelance musician. I play a lot of like pop rock gigs, jazz gigs. Play a lot of pit orchestra gigs. I get called to do some recording work every so often. I'm currently, I have a project I'm not going to talk about. I'll talk about it, but I'm not going to describe what it is. Because I'm keeping it under wraps. I have a project that I'm working on slowly but surely. And it has to do with music. It has to do with what I'm doing in life. And I hope it goes well. Just talks a lot about being a musician and what that entails. So be on the lookout for that. I know that's not much of a teaser. There's not much to go on, but I do have something in the works that I'm excited about. I have a couple things in the works that I'm excited about. One of them I can tell you about. My band Simple Roots. I'm in is releasing some music soon. We just are coming to an end with our post-production materials. Excuse me. We're gonna be the edits are gonna be done soon. Production's gonna be done soon, so that'll be good.
Mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eaton builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way.
Anyways.
America deserve that. Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. So remember, America, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness.
Yeah.
All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Until next time, this is John Henry Eaton
All right, let's go back to Maria. Wait, what? Oh, the playground.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
Fuck. So, anyways, so, you know, if there's something you want to talk about, there's something you think I should talk about, something you'd like me to cover, something you find interesting that I should lean into, whatever, help me be entertaining for you. You know, I don't know the answers. I don't have the answers. I'm just trying. You know, I'm taking a book out of the Bert Kreischer page and just creating an opportunity for myself. You know, I'm going to try. I know how to do I've been an audio engineer. I know how to run mics. I know how to produce. I'm a musician, so I understand entertainment to a degree. You know, so talk to me. Tell me what you want to hear, and I'll try to do that for you. Okay? So, anyways, yeah. I'm not sure what else to talk about other than Trump sucks. ICE needs to get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck out. of everywhere at all times. People need to rise up and be accountable to each other and responsible for themselves. And we should come together to support each other financially. Because we're headed towards an era, that jobs are going to be obsolete. Like, period. And full stop. We're just at the beginning of that era, okay? So we're going to have to figure out what the things are that we want to do, because AI can do it all. And if AI can't do it all now, we sure as shit could make it do whatever we want, right? We know how to engineer things. We can solve pretty basically any problem we put our mind to as a species, right? So, if we don't want to clean out toilets anymore, we will have an automated toilet cleaner, Oh, I'm sorry, dog meat. No, shit. I'm going to load the last thing I did. There we go. I forgot what I was talking about. Dog meat distracted me. I'm listening to this song right now, and the tuba is driving me nuts. It's either a tuba or a trombone, and it sounds so fucking distorted in my headphones. And I have really good headphones. I have like $200 headphones, not Beats, professional headphones. And yeah, man, they just it just sounds like a giant fart, which is really no fun. What's up, homie? What's up, dog meat?
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton. Associate with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation. For it is better to be alone than in bad company. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eaton, President of the Enclave.
Here we go.
President of America. President of your heart. Sweet America, hello again. This is
All right, I'll take that.
I'd like to have a chat. It's time
Come on, dog meat. Let's do it.
to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy?
All right. Anyways,
In the interest of national security,
so
not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
this is interesting. I don't think I've ever been through here, really.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to
Really interesting. Really interesting.
of America. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. There never was a time, in my opinion, some way could not be found to prevent
Interesting.
destroying of the soul. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart. Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry.
I think I'm going to figure out how to live stream. Because I feel like that would be an all-in-one
There are those amongst
thing.
who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security. These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires.
Just because,
Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we?
why
There
not?
are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled.
Oh, shit. Ah, shit.
United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing
Okay, up there it is.
criminals who have the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation as their own personal clubhouse. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? Frankly, the
Okay, y'all. I think I'm gonna take a break. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good one. Like, share, and subscribe, please. My name's Chris, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.